Hey, you sons of bitches! It's Spartacus
and Honeybee,
and we're reporting on our fight nights. But before we get started, I must tell you, we are going to a summer schedule. I am busy with my summer. I want to take advantage of the weather and take care of my home, so I have not as much time to dedicate to the videos. So as a result, I will be changing the format a little bit and reporting on every 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll have one video every 2 weeks. That'll also help keep me staying around the house and when we're cleaning our yard and doing all of our activities with our children. Sorry about that, but we will need some more officials, obviously, to help us on those Friday and Sundays and on Wednesdays, and we have some ideas throughout the video. We'll talk about it. So here we were on May 24th, and we're just showing you the final fights this night so that you can really take advantage of watching how long these fights are and how incredible they are becoming. So this was between Uncle Mario 1970 and I Am Taken NDSB, and I have to say Uncle Mario has been training and training. I Am Taken as well. They are getting tougher and tougher, and Uncle Mario, wow, congratulations making it up to the final like this. Great fight, great fight.
Absolutely. The secret to winning lately is the training. There's a lot of training going on. Mad Moose, there's also UK who's offering training tips and stuff, and they're paying off. So take advantage of those.
Yeah, UK is actually the one that helped Uncle Mario, and look, here he is all the way up to the top. And I know Moose has been offering training exactly like Spartacus said. And one of our ideas actually is that on our Discord, if you've joined our Discord, on the new recruits page and on the general page, you know how we have the calendar section. We would really like, if you want to volunteer to have training on a specific night, like I know Moose often jumps on Discord and says, hey guys, I'll be on at 8 o'clock, who's with me, and we'll do some training. I would really like it if you guys want to, that we put your names there on the calendar and say who's running this event. And like I said, me and Spart are going to need a lot of help over the summer because it's our summer schedule as well, and our kids are off, and you know what, everybody takes a weekend here to go camping and there. But if we want to keep the events running through NDSB all summer, then we're going to need your guys running them. And I have to say again, thanks to Moose and thanks to Mayhem, those other people, Tim, that help run these events and keep them running smoothly when we're away.
Yeah, so we have a calendar that's up on Discord, so if you want to schedule a training event, just let me know. We'll put it on the calendar so people know when to show up. Also, if you feel like brave enough to host one of these fight nights, let me know which one you'd like to host, and we'll
walk you through
host it.
Yeah, and I'll even help you and tell you how you want.
Glad to have the support and the help, because we do need to be able to expand in that direction.
Yeah, and not only on that for the calendar, I also, and look, here we are, Mad Moose and Honeybee over at the Caves on Sunday, May 26th. Congratulations to I Am Taken, who won his first championship in that last fight. Here we are. Like I said, you can break it down. Anyways, I do want to mention on that calendar as well that if you want to just run missions one night, you know, like you want to be in charge and say, hey, I'm going to be rolling with my posse. If anybody wants to just come make money, or they're doing that money glitch or whatever you guys call them, whatever you guys like to do, we can also put those events on the calendar. I know a lot of you like to play other games. Then we could also put that on the calendar, right? Like I know Ojibwe's doing the farming and he likes to do the ARC, the farming simulator. He also, I know Spartacus likes Sea of Thieves, and he likes to play Battlefield right now, so we can put those on the calendar. Basically, just so that we expand that way and that, you know, it reaches out to all the NDSB. We can also do just a quick shout out and good work to all the NDSB for promoting through Facebook and Instagram, sending our messages and sending our videos out there. We're still attracting so many new members that we've almost reached.
Yeah, we've almost hit 500. I never thought we'd get close to that number, but no. Yeah, we're actually almost hitting it.
In fact, Bice was with me in a party the other day, and he says, holy crap, I was number 40. And then somebody said, I was 487. And he said, wow, I'm still rolling with NDSB, and I was number 40. And you know what, Bice and all those guys that joined us near the beginning, I can't believe we're reaching 500 either. It's incredible. And thank you to all of you out there. So, like I said, we're going to talk about here, you know what, we can actually talk a little bit about the fighting techniques and training, because everybody keeps asking me and Moose and stuff about that. If you really watch us, you have to really only be pressing X and B. You don't want to be mashing your buttons, right? You want to time your B and only tap it once or twice or 3 times max, because if you start mashing your B, you will wobble. You see me wobble in here, I start getting too aggressive. And Moose can take advantage when I wobble, right? As soon as you wobble, if you do that counter hit, a counter hit hits way harder than a regular hit. You got to keep your eyes on their elbows, you know, and then just swing when you feel it. Like, you know what? I just love these fast fights, though. Sometimes when we're fighting so fast, it just makes an incredible fight. And then you watch these last few hits. I get a couple of good swings in there, but there he wobbles, so you see. And then, of course, I wobble, and he knocks me out, and he takes his 3-time championship there, that little devil. And we move over to Cham and Primal on Friday, May 31st at the Elysian Pools, right? We were up at the campsite.
Yep, we fought over the fountain there at a camp. We decided to hang out there. It was a beautiful sight, and we didn't have any problems with griefing that night, so we were able to stay outside, which made it awesome. Speaking of which, the nights we've been griefed sometimes, we have some of the Sonsa Bitches offered themselves to be part of the First Guard and have offered us A1 quality security service. So we have managed to have smooth events. They've run faster than ever before. We're finishing on schedule.
Yeah, in fact, we finished by 10:30.
By an hour and a half, the whole event went through because everyone was so well behaved. So I really have to say congratulations to everybody, and thank you for what you guys are doing for the crew. It's really appreciated.
Oh, and thank that security team. Those first few nights, man, they were on fire.
And as we grow, I mean, there's challenges. We attract new members. They don't really know how it rolls and how the ethics of the group rolls, or sometimes even within our own group, some members get frustrated and forget the spirit of the whole thing. But really, the ethics is what saves us, right? We're
and
gracious
etiquette.
winners. We're gracious losers.
We're good sports.
We're good sports about the whole thing. We wait. We try not to interfere during the fights. We don't try to make situations become escalated and aggravate players purposely. And because we manage to do that most of the time, our events are smooth and pleasant to come to. Now, it doesn't mean that we're not having events sometimes where we're griefed or where something goes a little wrong, but overall, all the Sonsa Bitches are able to like tighten up our shoulders and squeeze together and make sure that the culture sustains. And that's what I'm going to be pushing for lately in the next fight nights.
Yeah,
and especially as other people come and host them for us, because it's tricky and it's difficult. And Cham won his first night right there. Good, congratulations.
Oh yeah, Cham is a hell of a fighter, man. He's coming back stronger and stronger every week, and he's such a
examples of new fighters that are joining that are really talented and have a lot of skill.
And here's me and Moose fighting it out for our 4th-time champion
when we
between the
attract
two
these
of
people
us.
to the events, I like them to see how well behaved we are and how gracious and kind and welcoming we can be.
Yeah.
So that's what I want us to focus on. And if you go into an event that's not hosted by Honeybee and I, please double on that ethics, double on that good behavior, because it is very difficult to host an event. You can ask any of them that have. Ask Moose, ask Mayhem.
Yeah.
You'll see it's very difficult. It's harder than it seems to keep everyone in line and
protected and feeling secure and knowing that the fights are running smoothly, because they are getting. You have to remember, when you're hosting, you are calling the fights, you're recording the stats, you're recording the video,
goes wrong,
and you are also getting messages and texts and everything on Discord.
Want you to get involved in their disagreements, and if someone wants a revenge kill because somebody accidentally strangled them and it gets chaotic. So really, no revenge kills, de-escalate, support the host.
Yeah, and just remember, gamer etiquette is just like any other kind of etiquette in the world, right? Be respectful when you're in the lobby. Protect each other, watch each other's backs. Don't be lassoing people up and tying them up if they don't want that and drowning them in the river. Those are some examples, right? Like, don't pull out your guns and start aiming them at people, because then everybody starts to get nervous, right? And we want to keep them civilized and beautiful.
Right? We all feel viscerally attached to our character in this game for some reason.
And here we see it. It's about to...
So that was our final fight of the video. It was once again between two regular champs, Mad Moose and Honeybee. And I'm telling you, you gotta watch your footing when you fight these guys. They're counter punchers, they're smart punches. I can't win against them anymore. So I'm gonna need to go to Mad Moose training camp or something on one of these calendar nights. So anyways, as we're getting more and more organized, as we're getting bigger, we're gonna need to fall upon some of you members to keep helping us to keep this thing going. So hit us up on Discord if you really have ideas, if you want to get involved, if you want to support some of the members that already are demonstrating initiatives, like Tim is helping a lot with promotion on Facebook, and if you want to help one of the other guys host, please let us know.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I was going to say, is why Spartacus actually speeds up all the fights. So one, that we see more and more fights, but two, that each fight is lasting between 3 and 4 minutes sometimes now. So when you think about it, they're getting tough. Yeah, the final. And there's Moose. Knocked me out again. That son of a bitch. He's so tough.
The champions of the weeks were I Am Taken on the 24th, Mad Moose on the 26th, Cham on the 31st of May, and June 2nd was Mad Moose again. We might try to bring prize nights once a month. We've been talking about it on Discord. If we're able to find a way to sponsor those nights and finance them, we'd try to maybe do prizes. So hopefully we'll be able to make that happen. And here are the results for those 4 nights. And like I said, this will be the formula going on. I will be doing videos twice a month. Twice a month.
Yeah, once every 2 weeks.
Unless there's a special event or something different that goes on, I'll report on the fight nights twice a month. So expect that formula from now on. And, well, I'll catch you sons of bitches out there.
Thank you all.